Moving into the primetime window, it's the Oklahoma Sooners traveling to Knoxville, Tennessee, where Tennessee is about a 3-point favorite. This game's 7:30 Eastern time on ABC. You have the unstoppable force against the immovable object, right? Tennessee's offense, top 2 in scoring, top 3 in total offense, against an Oklahoma defense that's top 5 in scoring defense, top 6 in yards allowed. Now on the other side, not so much. Oklahoma's offense, 73rd. Tennessee's defense, they're allowing over 30 points a game. So you have good on one side, questionable against questionable on the other. We'll see what wins in this game. You got Joey Aguilar taking on John Mateer. Both have had some really good moments this year for their respective schools. Question number 1, how will Oklahoma handle Tennessee's tempo? Now, Tennessee's offensive identity is about pace. It's about tempo. They're top 3 in the country when it comes to seconds per play. We know with Josh Heupel, it's a strategic weapon. Even though they're not quite as fast as they've been in the past, they're a little bit more deliberate with the formations that they're using. It's still really important for them to manufacture some fatigue on the opposing front seven, to manufacture alignment busts in the secondary, and to prevent Oklahoma defensive play caller Brent Venables from utilizing the complex, multiple fronts, blitz packages, and things like this. So it's going to be interesting to see how Oklahoma approaches this. Now, Oklahoma saw this last week because Ole Miss utilizes tempo as well. So Oklahoma's defense, I think it's got a chance to become elite, but it's not invincible. If you look at what Ole Miss did last week, they went for over 300 through the air. They gave up 430 in the contest in general. So is that a susceptibility to a high-level, vertically oriented passing attack? And if it is, then that's exactly what Tennessee is built to try to take advantage of. Question number 2, can Tennessee's aggressive passing attack win against a statistically impressive secondary? Now, if you look at Oklahoma's pass defense, statistically, they're very good. They give up just over 150 yards a game. But I don't know if that tells the whole story. This could be their toughest test to date. This is Tennessee, and their passing attack is fantastic, right? They throw for over 320 a game through the year. That's 3rd in the country. And Joey Aguilar has been playing at an exceptionally high level. If you look at how he played against Kentucky, man, to go for nearly 400, 3 touchdowns, I think he's done a really good job on throws downfield. If you look at it, he's completing nearly 59% of his throws that travel 20 or more yards downfield. That's amazing. On throws like that against Kentucky by itself, he threw for 270 on 7 deep ball completions. He's got a lot of speed on the perimeter. Mike Matthews is excellent on the outside. I think Staley on the slot, very good as well. I think it's a really good starting lineup at wide receiver. They don't have crazy depth, but their top 3 or 4 guys do a really good job. And Oklahoma's pass defense, I think they've benefited from a great pass rush, which leads us to our next question. Question number 3, can Oklahoma's D-line stop the run and force Tennessee into obvious passing situations? Now, Tennessee has a really explosive and reliable and efficient rushing attack. Their running back, Deshaun Bishop, has done a great job this year. And the balance of this offense kind of sets things up through the air. So if they can run the ball and avoid the obvious passing situations, that might keep Oklahoma's defensive line in a position where they can't pin their ears back and come after the quarterback. Because when they pin their ears back and it's an obvious passing situation, that's when Oklahoma tees off. They have 29 sacks this year. That's top 2 in the country. They pressure the opposing quarterback at a 42% rate, which is top 3. It's a very disruptive front, but it starts by stopping the run to force Tennessee into those obvious dropbacks. Question number 4, can John Mateer return to his pre-injury form? Now, Oklahoma's passing offense is right now 55th in the country, just under 250 a game. And John Mateer's been fine, but he hasn't been quite as precise as he was early in the season. If you look at the game against Texas, he completed 53% of his passes for 202 yards. Against South Carolina, a little more efficient at just under 70% for 150. And against Ole Miss, he was around 54.5%, 55% for 223. Now, Deion Burks has been really reliable. He's probably the go-to guy. Isaiah Satania, also very reliable as well. He's become the go-to guy in the passing attack. So those are the 2 guys that kind of stir the drink for the Oklahoma passing attack. You look at Tennessee's pass defense, they're 124th in pass defense, and they've had a ton of injuries. We know about their starting two in Jermod McCoy and Ricky Gibson, but now Colton Hood, who's been playing at a really high level, he's listed as questionable. He got hurt last week against Kentucky. Josh Heupel tells us to stay tuned to the injury report, and that's been viewed by many as kind of an ominous sign. So if for whatever reason Colton Hood can't go, Tennessee might have a walk-on and a true freshman as their starting corners in this matchup against a talented wide receiver core. Question number 5, can Oklahoma's offensive line hold up in protection? They started 2 true freshmen at tackle last week, and the results were pretty mixed. This is a big step up with the edge rushers that Tennessee has on both sides. This is a group that has done a great job in creating negative plays. They average over 3 sacks a game in SEC play. Joshua Josephs on one side can really take over the game. They also have really good weapons at linebacker, assuming everybody's at 100%. I think this game's got a chance to become a track meet. I'm thinking it's going to be a high-scoring affair, and I'm going to take Oklahoma. I think they have fewer holes than Tennessee right now, and the injuries in Tennessee's back end defensively really concern me. So even if the Oklahoma passing game has regressed, I think this could be the get-right recipe if their offensive line can hold up and John Mateer can hit some big plays downfield.